Hi, welcome to Cruise Control TV. I'm Beverly Mangrum, your host. Today we have some fun things on the schedule. First, we're going to go to the ZMAX NHRA event with Doug Herbert at his tent and talk with some of the drivers. Also, we're going to be visiting with Stan Cavins and his beautiful Satilite, which is the car of the week.
Car won't start, stuck on the side of the road? We know what it's like. Give our friend Tim at City Tire Towing a call, 704-254-9264. We use Monroe Alternator and Starter for all of our needs. Give them a call, 704-283-6320. Ask for Doug.
This is Bobby Allison. Stay tuned for Cruise Control TV.
SBB Smokehouse. Come taste the experience. P&A Automotive and Performance is the new shop with familiar faces. Need your oil changed, brakes done, or your engine tuned? Even computer diagnostics is on hand. P&A Automotive are the professionals you can trust. Located in Monroe off Sardis Church Road, all their work is 100% guaranteed. Need an engine or transmission rebuild or swap? P&A Automotive will handle any type of vehicle. Call for a free estimate, 704-234-2974. Ask for Patrick or Ted. For 50 years, Bear Insurance has been serving the needs of customers just like you and your family. Locally owned and operated, Bear Insurance has locations in Albemarle, Locust, and Mount Pleasant, providing coverage for your home, automobile, motorcycle, and even your commercial insurance needs. Bear is just a phone call away. Committed to customer satisfaction, Bear is there when you need them most.
For a free price quote, call 704-982-1156.
Hey boys and girls and blokes, I'm at Carolina U-Pull in Rock Hill, where you pull the parts yourself to save money. Come with me now, we found some wild beasts. Well boy, you find everything you need here. Perfect vehicle for a safari. And look at here, I got a wild Mustang. Look at what we found here, Thunderbird. Here's an Impala, it's got some great parts. Here at Carolina U-Pull in Rock Hill, there's bugs all over the place here. Get off of me, would you? Ain't no matter what you call, they got the part right here. Carolina Salvage, Carolina U-Pull in Rock Hill.
All right, I'm here with Larry Dixon, the Top Fuel Dragster champion from last year. Larry, man, it's really good to see you. Thanks for coming on board. We appreciate it.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
So how'd you do in the qualifying yesterday? Any good?
Yeah, we were both sessions. We were first quick in the first session, second quick the last session. So, yeah, so far so good for the Allen Hobby team.
So the competitors are lucky it's raining this morning, aren't they?
No, I don't know. You always want more hits at the track. We all do.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, for the teams, they want to be able to improve the setups. For the drivers, you want more time, more practice on this four-wide thing.
Oh, yeah, sure. And so they're going to get what? Do you have any idea what the rain's like? Are you going to be able to get runs in this afternoon or not? Do you know?
If it's dry, we run.
Wow.
If it ain't, we don't.
If it ain't, you don't. And that's the end of that.
Yeah, I don't even worry about it. Just come out here and hang out, and when they tell us to go, we go.
And just have some fun? So
yeah.
Where are you going from here? I mean, what do you have on the schedule coming up?
We got, for us, fortunately, we got Easter off, hang with the family then, and the weekend after that, we go to Houston.
Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
All right. So, and how are you doing in the points right now?
Right now, we're fourth in the points. It's pretty tight at the top. I mean, I think we're three rounds of racing out of first place. So, good weekend. We can move right up.
Yeah. So you're in position to make another run, right?
Yeah. Just in the hunt. Right now, I think last year it took us about 5 races to get to the points lead, and we never let go then. So we're 4 in. So we'll see.
Come on, man. Hey, we're going to be pulling for you. Listen, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us so much. I really do. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you heard it right here with Larry Dixon. All right, I am here with Shirley Muldowney, my personal hero. Shirley, thank you so much for taking the time to be on the show and talk to us. So you were telling me a story about you and Doug and back in the 90s.
Well, quickly, back in the 90s, I left left the NHRA only because I didn't have major sponsorship and I couldn't go out there and race in the way I should be able to go racing.
Right.
So I went match racing, and we had full houses, standing room only for 11 years. I enjoyed that. It was very good money. I'm thankful to all the race tracks that supported me. But I decided, I want to run some. I want some real, other than the local competition. I want to go out there and lay down some numbers. So we decided one weekend we pulled through the gate of an IHRA national event in Bristol, Tennessee, and the only one we had to really contend with out of all the cars that were there was a guy named Doug Herbert. And I knew Doug Herbert, and I knew exactly what he was capable of. Long story made short, we simply destroyed the competition there. Wow. And it got to the point where all of a sudden I'm in 5 finals in a row, and Doug was my toughest competitor. And Doug said, well, I'm right on camera. I said, this guy is for real. He says it the way it is. You don't enjoy that too often around these circles. But he said, guys and girls, there's a new sheriff in town. And he was referring to me from that day on. And he was always there for me. I would race. He had 2 cars. A guy named Bailey driving the other car. And and this kid was a good driver, but he messed with me a little bit on the starting line. One time, over in Nebraska, and Doug, being his car owner, went over and told me, you ever pull that again with Shirley, I will kick your tail. And that's not what he said.
Right,
his own driver.
Yeah, this is a family show.
No, but he did. I'll kick your tail. And he threatened him, don't you mess with Shirley. You go out there and you do it fair and square. Run them, be a sportsman, and the best racer wins. So from there, Doug and I just became, extremely close. He's my best friend. He's my protector. He's the guy that I feel is the best racer out there. I don't think there's a better driver on the circuit than Doug Herbert. As good as any other driver here.
Except for you?
I'd love to be as good as Doug Herbert.
That good, huh?
I would love to be that good.
That's quite a compliment coming from Shirley Muldowney.
It's the truth. Well, it is the truth. In my wildest dreams. So Doug has equally as many rides as I have, and I have a lot of rides under my belt. But I think to me, he's the man.
And you do everything now? You still with him and involved with putting on the brakes and everything?
Well, I do what I can for the Brakes Foundation. I'm not that good a defensive driver, so if he put me out there with all these students that he's teaching, I'd be last in line. Trust me, I wouldn't cut it.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
No. Well, I'm telling you the truth.
Thank you. Shirley, I can't tell you, I really appreciate you taking the time. I know your schedule's really packed today. Thank you so much for coming and talking to us.
You're as easy in interviews I've ever done.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes,
you heard
sir.
it right here with Shirley Muldowney.
Hey, I'm here with Wanda Miller today. She's the GM of the Speedway Club, and she's also a board member of the Brakes Foundation. So tell me how you're involved with NHRA.
Well, as a manager at Charlotte Motor Speedway, I am involved in lots of events here, and came out this morning especially to support our foundation, support the Brakes effort, and get the word out that every kid that starts driving needs to be in a safe driving program. The program in the school is a start, but what we do is create an opportunity where kids learn skills they need on the road, a boot camp level of driving that they will never get in just the initial driving schools that they're involved in.
Right.
So that's what we're doing this morning. We're getting the word out. We're asking for support. We've sponsored over 2,000 kids completely through the Brakes driving schools. They happen in North Carolina, they happen in California, they happen in Phoenix, and they happen in South Carolina.
And you're also trying to get this all over for try to get to reach to every young teenager driver.
The dream of the board and Doug Herbert is that we sponsor schools in every state, because everywhere when kids learn to drive, all of us have been in school with someone that never graduated, that was in an accident, that was too fast, too much inexperience, and didn't make it to graduation. We'd like to see the 6,000 kids that die in cars in the United States every year, we'd like to see that number drop to nothing.
And I think you could do that from talking with you about this foundation and stuff. It sounds like an amazing thing, and I'm really impressed.
Yes, anyone that's a parent, anyone that has got children in their family that become driving age, you ask any parent, what's one of the most frightening days of your life? It's when your kid starts to drive. It's a terrifying thing there. They're out on the road, they're with other kids, they're out late at night. And once again, the stats tell us 6,000 kids every year die in a car. And that's teenage driving accidents that cause death.
Right. I remember when I got my driver's license, my mom made me call her once every hour and pull over on the side of the road.
Well, actually, it's great for the cell phone business, isn't it?
It is.
How do parents ever survive without them?
Well, thank you so much for your interview and your time today.
It's really nice to be here, and thank you for asking about brakes. It's a worthy cause and a worthy endeavor for all of us.
It is.
Thanks.
This is Fast Jack Beckman. When I'm not going 300 in that, I'm watching Cruise Control TV.
Does your transmission look like this? You need to take your transmission to Get Gear Monroe. They work on domestic, foreign, even the classics. Get Gear works on racing transmissions from drag to drift. With over 40 years experience, Get Gear backs every overhaul with a written no-hassle guarantee. For transmission work you can trust, call Get Gear, 704-226-1972 in the Old Charlotte Highway at Rocky River Road, Monroe.
Save more on your automotive parts at Don's Save More in Monroe. From engines to body parts and everything in between, save more by pulling it yourself at Don's Save More on Stitt Street, Monroe. Look for signs off Highway 74. Call 704-226-1926. Don's Save More.
P&A Automotive and Performance is the new shop with familiar faces. Need your oil changed, brakes done, or your engine tuned? Even computer diagnostics is on hand. P&A Automotive are the professionals you can trust. Located in Monroe off Sardis Church Road, all their work is 100% guaranteed. Need an engine or transmission rebuild or swap? P&A Automotive will handle any type of vehicle. Call for a free estimate, 704-234-2974. Ask for Patrick or Ted.
Looking for a place with cold beer, beautiful people, and a great atmosphere? Try Boneyard Tavern. With bars indoor and out. Daily fun includes free pool on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Ladies' night with $1 beer on Wednesdays. And on Friday, bike night with wet t-shirt contests and 50-50 raffles. Live entertainment every Saturday. Come out and try our $1 bone juice shots. So remember, come see us at boneyardtavern.com or on Facebook at The Boneyard Tavern. Boneyard Tavern, where you can find cold beer, beautiful people, and a great atmosphere.
All right, I'm here with Doug Coletta. Doug, thanks so much, man. I appreciate you coming on and talking to us.
Hey, no problem.
So what's been going on lately? Anything good?
Yeah, just hoping the rain holds off for today's running.
Dodging the raindrops. So how'd it go yesterday with the running?
Pretty well. We ended up first and just by a little, but
that's all it takes sometimes.
Real happy
right?
that we held on to first, and we'll just see what today brings, and obviously for tomorrow with the race, and it should be exciting with the 4 wide here in Charlotte.
Well, I think there's the rain's supposed to clear out like around 12 or 1 o'clock, so hopefully by 2 or 3 o'clock they can get you guys on the track. Hopefully.
Yeah, looking forward to that. It'll be a good show out here today, I'm sure, even though. Maybe it's deterring a few folks from coming out early. Hopefully they'll have a good crowd for later.
Yeah, it'll pick up as they start realizing that the weather's going to clear out. But it's like, what do you got going on? Anything good? I mean, other than just racing? I mean, tell me about something, man. What's happening?
Yeah, just I've got a son that's 10 and a daughter that's 7. So
wow.
They're heavy into just about everything we can get them into.
Yeah, I've been there.
And I own a charter company, an airline company. That,
oh, really?
Run 28 planes, and that keeps me real busy, keeping up with all that. So between my family, racing, and obviously my business there, it's all good though. It's things have been pretty steady. My car's been running pretty well.
Yeah.
After yesterday's low qualifier, so. Just hoping to have a good weekend out here.
Well, I didn't know that you had the charter company because I'm a GA pilot myself.
Oh, okay.
And that's awesome, man. I'm pumped to hear that. So
yeah, I've got about 12 Learjets. So I don't know if you're familiar with those or not, but
oh yeah,
small.
Yeah,
little,
I don't fly them, but I mean, yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind riding on one.
Yeah. Well, I could take care of that.
We can work that out. That'll work. All right, good deal.
But yeah, it's all good. I love flying.
So what's your website for the charter? Do you have a website that somebody can go to?
ColettaCharters.com.
Yeah. All right.
And check us out. If you get a chance.
Oh, definitely will. I have no doubt about that. I appreciate it.
Need our services, we'll be happy to.
All right, good deal. Well, we're going to pull for you today, I can promise you, if you get to run.
Yeah.
If not tomorrow.
We'll be all right.
Yeah, I think you're going to be okay, too.
So.
All right. You heard it right here, Cruise Control TV with Doug Coletta. All right, I'm here with Alan Johnson in the Mopar team. Alan, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us, man.
Problem.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
How's it going? I see that you're a big supporter here of the Putting on the Brakes program.
Yeah, I have been for several years. It's a great cause, saves a lot of kids' lives. So, that'll continue for some time.
Yeah, somebody tells me that you'll drive buses or whatever's needed to be done, just call on you and you're there to do it. Is that right?
Yeah, we'd done a deal last year, Doug and I. He come over to my hometown, and we got 5 high schools there, and we done a presentation at each high school and a little mini car demonstration, and then we selected 10 kids from each high school and bussed them over to go through the actual school. So yeah, it was good.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. So how's the Mopar team running this year?
We're sneaking up on it. We're 10th in points, getting a little better each race. We're kind of easing into it this year instead of being
still
real
early,
aggressive.
you know? Yeah, that's right.
But qualified 6th here. Hopefully we're going to get a run in this rain here today and move up a couple of spots.
Yeah, it looks like it's actually clearing now. They're saying about 2 o'clock or so it should be pretty good. Now, it depends if the track's dry or not, if you get a shot at it. But, yeah, man, listen, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. Thank you so much.
Problem.
You heard it right here, Cruise Control with Alan Johnson. All right, good morning. I'm here with Doug Herbert and his organization Putting on the Brakes at the Pancake Breakfast. Doug, how you doing?
I'm doing great, buddy.
Man, it's good to see you here. So you qualified yesterday. How'd that work out?
We're qualified. Made a couple runs yesterday. Not the greatest, but at least we got down the track. So we'll give it some more shots today. Got a new sponsor on for the race. It's Denim & Company Records. So we've got them going, and they're actually sponsoring the Brakes Pancake Breakfast this morning, too. So a lot of good things happening. PutOnTheBrakes.org is the website there. We've trained several thousands of teenagers over the last couple of years.
Really?
And I did that, after my boys were in the accident.
Right.
We decided we're going to do something really good and help, and I think that's what we're doing. So people can go to, like I say, PutOnTheBrakes.org and learn more about the organization.
And do you have any events coming up in the near future that we can make our viewers aware about for the Putting on the Brakes organization?
Well, absolutely. We've got an open house at my new shop, which is right over here across from the Charlotte Motor Speedway on May 7th or 8th, the day before Mother's Day.
Okay.
And I know Shirley Muldowney's coming over there. We're doing some brakes fundraising over there, too.
Okay.
And hot rod parts at my performance center over here.
Great.
So that'll be great. We'll invite everybody to come out there. We've got our big charity fundraiser dinner in September before the September drag races here at Charlotte at the Speedway Club right across the street here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. So anybody is welcome to come to that. They can buy tickets. All the money goes to brakes. And that is really what helps us put on the schools all year long.
All right, well, we'll definitely see if we can get some of that on our schedule. I'd love to see you again. So, listen, I wish you well. I hope everything works out for you, and I hope you get some runs in today with this weather.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's a good weather to be a duck, but hopefully it'll work out for a
Well, they say it's supposed to blow out somewhere around noontime or so maybe this afternoon.
Yeah,
all right.
NHRA always gets it in.
All right, you heard it right here from Doug Herbert.
If you want to see a great show, you want to know what's going on in America and maybe even around the world, on high definition cruise control, that's where it's at.
Are you looking for the ride that says you settle for only the best? At Harley-Davidson of Charlotte, located in Matthews, we have the ride tailored to your desires. With an extensive selection of riding gear and a first-class service facility, we are the award-winning dealership that settles for nothing less than your complete satisfaction. Located in Matthews at exit 51A off 485, 2 miles on the right, just behind IHOP. Come feel the ride.
I'm the parent of 2 sons that drive every day. Don't let your parents receive the phone call that Doug got last year.
Last year, my 2 boys were killed in a car accident while they were driving fast, less than a mile from the house. There is a place to drive fast, and that's right out here where Clay and I do at the drag strip. Go to PutOnTheBrakes.org to download a safe driving contract and learn what you can do to be a safer driver.
Yeah, probably be cool. How you doing? I'm Darius Rucker. Taking a moment from making music to be here with some of my friends. I'd like to tell you about a place. It's an amazing place where chronically ill children can laugh and play and forget about being sick for a while. It's Victory Junction, a NASCAR-themed camp where kids get complete medical care while they have the time of their lives. and it's all free. To learn more, visit victoryjunction.org and feel your heart race.
P&A Automotive and Performance is the new shop with familiar faces. Need your oil changed, brakes done, or your engine tuned? Even computer diagnostics is on hand. P&A Automotive are the professionals you can trust. Located in Monroe off Sardis Church Road, all their work is 100% guaranteed. Need an engine or transmission rebuild or swap? P&A Automotive will handle any type of vehicle. Call for a free estimate, 704-234-2974. Ask for Patrick or Ted. All right, welcome back to our Car of the Week segment, and I'm here with Stan Cavins. Stan, how you doing?
Pretty good. How are you today?
I'm doing great. So I understand that you're like the president of Harrisburg Cruisers. You're like former NASCAR team member. Are there any other titles you want to throw on us there?
There's several that I'd rather not mention right now.
And we're not going to tell the audience about that.
Right.
So we're here with this beautiful Roadrunner. Tell me,
Satilite.
Huh?
Satellite.
It's a Satellite. Well, I wasn't going to tell them that.
Well, got to be honest.
Okay, so a Satellite converted to look and run like a Roadrunner, yeah?
Hopefully, yes.
Okay,
that is true.
The car's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
So tell me a little bit about it. What year is it?
It's a 72 Plymouth Satellite Sebring SE that I wanted to convert to just a nice cruiser driver and have fun with it.
I think you did that.
After 10 years.
Is that how long it took you?
All right.
Now, that was like weekend work, night work?
A lot of weekends, and nights.
So just 10 years of steady, consistent.
Exactly.
And you did most of it yourself, I understand, in your own garage.
Yeah, I did most of it, yes. I didn't do the major body work or the paint.
But you did, when you bought the car, and I'm sure our production staff will show some of the previous pictures, you had some real bad issues with some rot, right? That you had to cut out and replace on the panels?
After I gutted it out and media blasted, I had to replace both front and rear quarter panels on both sides.
Yeah, I saw those pictures. Yeah, it was quite a job there. How long did that take you to do that?
It took a good week to get that all done.
Really? Just steady going at it? Yeah.
Right.
And what did you do with the drivetrain?
Drivetrain is basically it's stock right now. I want to put an 8 3/4 posi under it. That's for future upgrades. But it's just stock now. It's 318 board, about a 340.
Well, then that's not stock.
Well, it's got a comp cam in it and just a 904 rebuilt transmission.
Okay. And I see you at a lot of cruise-ins, and I know that you have a lot of events coming up. What's going on that we should look for in the near future?
Well, with Harrisburg Cruisers, our car club, we started our semi-monthly cruise-in at Hooters on Bruton Smith Boulevard.
Okay.
It's on the second, fourth Wednesday of the month through October.
Okay.
Then on June 11th, we have our first annual charity car show at Backing Up Classics Museum in Concord.
June 11th.
Right.
In Concord.
Correct.
Okay.
And it's open to all American cars and trucks. And it's a...
So all you foreign car drivers, stay home. No, we're just joking with you.
It's a benefit for the Harrisburg Crisis Center and Food Bank.
Really?
It's a charity event.
Okay, so all the proceeds are donated to that?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, that's something that we'll have to look on our calendar and see if we can definitely get out there. That's something I would love to color, anything with charity.
We'd be happy to see you, and we're getting great response to it so far as sponsorship and everything. It should be a real great time.
Yeah, well, it's something I'd really like to do, and I'm sure that we'll get with the production people and see if we can get that on their calendar.
That would be awesome.
So tell me a little bit about the interior of this a little bit. What I noticed it's all black. Was that how it came? I mean, is this
No, it actually had that pea green tan interior.
Oh, yeah.
So there again, I completely regutted it.
Those guys back in the day had no clue about what color coding was.
I don't know what they were smoking when they came up with that color. But,
I know.
But I converted it to all black interior. Dick's Upholstery in Concord did the upholstery and the headliner in the car.
Really? Well, it looks great. I mean, I was looking at the car before you came in, and I'm an old Mopar guy, so I immediately fell in love with it. And you're the co-founder of the Harrisburg Cruisers also.
Yes, I'm one of them, yes.
So, I mean, is the club's growing? You have more members coming aboard?
Yes, we are growing rapidly. We've got new members every week almost at this point. We're about a year and a half old now.
Okay.
And there was about 6 of us that started it. Now we've got about 23 members and probably about 30-some cars now.
Really? Mm-hmm. And do you have specific events that you go to on a monthly basis? I know that we've invited you to come to at the SBB Smokehouse.
Sure.
And we're looking to see you guys up there off and on.
We'd be happy
that's
to
going to be every
participate.
Tuesday night.
Okay.
But what other events that you have that are sticking out in your mind that we can actually let the viewing audience know that they can come attend?
Well, we also do the Kannapolis Cruise In. That's once a month. And then we also do tonight, Friday night, we're going out to Locust Cruise In at their new town center. It's a very neat format.
Really?
They've got live bands and free food, and it's really a great venue.
Wow.
It's all of these are basically family-orientated events, so it's good for the whole family.
Okay, good.
And all age groups as far as that goes.
All right. Stan, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming on board. No, it's our pleasure to have you here. And, man, I look to seeing you out at the shows. You going to let me test drive this thing?
Sure.
All right, you got it.
How much you got in your back pocket?
I work for Cruise Control, man. They don't pay me very well.
I see.
All right, that'll do it for now. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm NASCAR driver Kenny Wallace, and you're watching Cruise Control TV.
Looking for a place with cold beer, beautiful people, and a great atmosphere? Try Boneyard Tavern. With bars indoor and out. Daily fun includes free pool on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Ladies' night with $1 beer on Wednesdays. And on Friday, bike night with wet t-shirt contests and 50-50 raffles. Live entertainment every Saturday. Come out and try our $1 bone juice shots. So remember, come see us at boneyardtavern.com or on Facebook at The Boneyard Tavern. Boneyard Tavern, where you can find cold beer, beautiful people, and a great atmosphere.
For 50 years, Bear Insurance has been serving the needs of customers just like you and your family. Locally owned and operated, Bear Insurance has locations in Albemarle, Locust, and Mount Pleasant, providing coverage for your home, automobile, motorcycle, and even your commercial insurance needs. Bear is just a phone call away. Committed to customer satisfaction, Bear is there when you need them most.
For a free price quote, call 704-982-1156.
Victory Junction is where I can forget about being sick for a while. Victory Junction is where I have friends just like me. Victory Junction is where I discover all I can be.
Victory Junction, a camp where chronically ill children discover all they can do, all at no cost to their families. To learn more, visit us at victoryjunction.org and feel your heart race.